There is a certain kind of satisfaction that comes from planting something in a container you built with your own hands. The soil feels different when you pour it into a box you cut and assembled. The seedling seems to settle more willingly into a home you prepared. It is not magic, of course. It is simply the connection between the maker and made, between the hands that build a vessel and the hands that tend what grows inside. A DIY wooden planter box is one of the most accessible and rewarding projects you can take on. It is simple enough for a beginner, useful enough for an experienced gardener, and beautiful enough to earn a place on any patio, balcony, or a windowsill. The beauty of a wooden planter box lies in its honesty. It does not pretend to be anything other than what it is: a container for soil and roots and growing things. Its lines are straight, its corners are square, its purpose is clear. There is no ornament for the sake of ornament, no unnecessary flourish. The wood itself provides all the decoration it needs: the grain, the knots, the subtle variations in color. These are the details that catch the eye and reward close attention. A well-built planter box is a study in utility made visible. Wood is the ideal material for a planter box for several reasons. It is naturally insulating, protecting roots from temperature extremes better than plastic or metal. It breathes, allowing air to reach soil and access moisture to escape. It has weight, which means the box will not tip over in a strong wind. And it is beautiful, bringing warmth and texture to any outdoor space. A row of wooden boxes on a balcony can transform a blank expanse of concrete into a miniature garden. A single box on a patio can anchor a seating area and bring life to a corner. The choice of wood for a planter box matters because the box will be exposed to soil, water, and weather. Cedar is the classic choice for good reason. It is naturally rot-resistant, lightweight, and beautiful, with a warm reddish color that weathers to a soft silver. Redwood has a similar property, though it is more expensive and harder to find in some regions. Pine is more affordable, but it will need protection, a liner, a sealer, or both to prevent rot. Pressure-treated lumber is durable and inexpensive, but you should line it or let it weather before planting edibles, as the preservatives can leach. Each wood has its trade-off, and part of the DIY process is learning what those trade-offs are and deciding what matters most to you. The design of a planter box can be as simple as or sophisticated as you want. The most basic version is a simple rectangular box with 4 sides and a bottom, assembled with screws or nails. You can add feet to lift it off the ground, improving drainage and airflow. You can add a lip around the top edge, both for appearance and to give you something to grip when you move the box. You can add a trellis to the back of the climbing plants. You can build a self-watering version with a reservoir at the bottom. You can build a tiered planter with boxes stacked at different heights. The possibilities are endless, but they all start with the same fundamental form, a box that holds soil. Drainage is critical. Without holes in the bottom, water will pour, roots will rot, and your plants will suffer. A few half-inch holes spaced evenly across the bottom are usually sufficient. You can drill them before assembly or after. Some builders add a layer of gravel or broken pottery over the holes to improve drainage and prevent soil from washing out. Others line the box with landscape fabric, which allows water to pass while holding the soil in place. There is no single right way, only the way that works for your plants, your climate, and your materials. For those who want to involve children in gardening, a DIY plant box is perfect project. Kids can help measure, sand, paint, and plant. They learn that things can be built, not just bought. They'll learn that food comes from soil and sun and water, not just from this tool. They'll learn patience as they wait for seeds to sprout, care as they water and weed, pride as they harvest what they have grown. A small plant box built together can be the beginning of a lifelong relationship with growing things. I'm curious about your own gardening, whether you are a seasoned grower or just starting. Have you ever built a planter box? What did you plant in it? And if you built it one day, what would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. So until next time, happy decorating.